Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I am Kukulungalang. The headlines. India marks first anniversary of nationwide vaccination drive against COVID-19. Prime Minister Narendra Modi salutes each individual associated with COVID-19 vaccination. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur says more than 3 crore 25 lakh children administered first dose of COVID vaccine. And Deputy Chief Minister Patton calls for urgency in conservation and preservation of forest and wildlife. As the number of COVID-19 cases are rising fast in several parts of the country, we appeal to our listeners to be vigilant and get fully vaccinated and help others, including children between 15 and 18 years, to get vaccinated. As the new Omicron variant of coronavirus is causing concern, please continue to follow these 3 simple steps to stay safe. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact national helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075 and state helpline number 1800-345-0019. And now the news in detail. India marks the first anniversary of the nationwide vaccination drive against COVID-19 today. It was on this day last year, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had launched the world's largest vaccination drive to combat the pandemic. Vaccination had begun with health workers on 16 January last year. Then it opened for frontline workers on 2nd of February last year, followed by the 60-plus age group and those above 45 years and comorbid from 1st of March, and for all above 18 years from 1st May in 2021. The drive for administering precautionary dose to the healthcare workers, frontline workers and 60-plus individuals commenced on 10th of this month. Vaccination of children in the age group of 15 to 18 years was started from 3rd of this month. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has saluted each and every individual who is associated with the COVID-19 vaccination on completion of 1 year of the drive. In a series of tweets, Modi said the country's vaccination program has added great strength to the fight against COVID-19. He added that it has led to saving lives and thus protecting livelihoods. The Prime Minister said the role of our doctors, nurses and healthcare workers is exceptional, adding that when we see glimpses of people being vaccinated in remote areas or our healthcare workers taking the vaccines there, our hearts and minds are filled with pride. Modi said India's approach to fighting the pandemic will always remain science-based and that the government is also augmenting health infrastructure to ensure citizens get proper care. He also said when the COVID-19 pandemic first struck, the country did not know much about the virus. However, India's scientists and innovators immersed themselves in developing vaccines. The Prime Minister said India feels proud that it has been able to contribute to fighting the pandemic through vaccines. Modi also urged people to keep following all COVID-19 related protocols and overcome the pandemic. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur has said that more than 3 crore 25 lakh children have been administered first dose of vaccine in just 11 days. In a tweet, Thakur said that vaccination of children continues at a fast pace in the country. Deputy Chief Minister of Nagaland Patton today called for urgency in conservation and preservation of forests and wildlife, which is fast vanishing. He was speaking at the Serika Baptist Church Golden Jubilee celebration. Patton further urged to desist from gifting wildlife to VIPs and dignitaries. He said that every success story has a humble beginning and celebration of Golden Jubilee is a huge milestone. Patton said that forgiveness and unity is the true essence of celebrating Jubilee. The centenary Jubilee celebration of Hovishe village under Newland district was held yesterday under the theme Bountiful Harvest. Gracing the occasion, PHED Minister Jacob Jumomi said the day is a milestone journey and thanked the founding fathers for their contributions. Jumomi said that Jubilee is a time of celebration as well as a time to introspect and retrospect. Further, the minister urged the gathering to work unitedly and for the development of the newly created district. Earlier, the minister unveiled the Jubilee monolith and released the souvenir. Advisor Kehovi Yeptomi Piktosema Officials from WSBAK, administration, and well-wishers from neighboring villages attended the Centenary Jubilee celebration. Hovishe village is one of the few villages in Newland district to have attained 100 years of its existence. You are tuned in to the evening news from All India Radio Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Governor of Assam and Nagaland, Professor Jagdish Mukhi, Chief Minister Niphu Rio, and Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton extended warm Mimkut greetings to the Kuki community and to the people of Nagaland. The governor has said that this festival expresses exhilaration and triumphant over the harvest of maize, which is the last harvest crop of the season. Mukhi said during the celebration, Kuki community exhibits their magnificent traditions and customs. Their ethnic culture are also expressed through artwork that represents their roots. He said the festival is a time to remember the loss of loved ones. The governor urged everyone to celebrate the beautiful festival by observing the COVID-19 SOPs. The chief minister wished that the bond of love and brotherhood grow stronger. The Deputy Chief Minister said that besides Nagaland, Mimkut Festival is celebrated in various parts of northeastern states in India. Powanglam Mini Hornbill was celebrated yesterday with the theme Moshikbu Sao at Tuensang. During the Youth Cultural Tapestry, President Eastern Nagaland People's Organization, Tsapikyu Sangtam, lauded the wisdom of the elders in molding the younger generation in preserving cultural and traditional values. He urged the youngsters to celebrate festivals with vision, purpose, and prayer. On the occasion, Kamjila was crowned Miss Chang 2022, Tontinaro and Kebonaro won the first and second runner-up respectively. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal yesterday has said that the Startup India is about realizing millions of dreams. Presenting the National Startup Awards 2021, Goyal said the Startup India is a symbol of self-reliant and self-confident India. He said government is standing with our innovators and so is the entire country. During the ceremony, the results of the National Startup Awards 2021 were declared. A total of 46 startups have been recognized as winners of National Startup Awards 2021, along with one incubator and one accelerator. Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia today released commemorative postal stamps on India's achievement in developing indigenous COVID-19 vaccine. The postal stamp was released today to mark 1 year of vaccination drive in the country. Health Ministry today said that more than 158 crore COVID vaccine doses have been provided to states and union territories so far through Centre's free of cost channel and through direct state procurement category. As part of the nationwide vaccination drive, Centre has been providing the states and union territories by providing them COVID vaccines free of cost. In the new phase of universalization of the COVID-19 vaccination drive, Government of India will procure and supply free of cost 75% of the vaccines being produced by the vaccine manufacturers in the country to states and union territories. Nagaland today recorded 82 fresh COVID-19 infections. Dimapur continues to top in the infection tally as another 72 new cases were recorded, followed by Kohima with 10 cases. On the other hand, 11 infected persons from Dimapur, 1 from Kohima have registered its recoveries. While the number of fatalities due to COVID-19 remained at 687. There are 32,916 confirmed COVID-19 cases in the state and 30,507 recovered cases. The number of COVID-19 active cases in the state increased to 457. To end the news, here are the headlines once again. India marks first anniversary of nationwide vaccination drive against COVID-19. Prime Minister Narendra Modi salutes each individual associated with COVID-19 vaccination. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur says more than 3.25 lakh children administered first dose of COVID vaccine. And Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton calls for urgency in conservation and preservation of forest and wildlife. This is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.